What happened?
No, nothing. No, nothing. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Are we live? My iPad went off. Oh.
We are live.
Oh.
Hello, guys. Welcome
Welcome, guys. Well, welcome.
to Levion Media.
Welcome to our Levion ASMR.
Welcome. Oh. Was it even louder? It muffled it.
You want to sound like the McDonald's drive-thru?
Right to order.
Oh my god.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 18 of the
Damn.
weekly show. 8? Fuck.
Oh no, David.
I need some water. But
Sheesh. Need some milk. No, I'm sorry.
welcome to episode 18. I'm with Julian.
Yo, what up?
I'm with Nick.
What's up?
And it's very late here where we live.
Yes, it is. It's very late.
It's midnight sessions
Hey.
with Levion.
Hey.
Yeah, we completely forgot.
No, we didn't. No. It's called the late night sessions bar thingy. Welcome to the late night. Grab
But
yourself a stool.
today is February the 16th, and today we're going to talk about the 4 topics that have been the most important in the last week. We're going to talk about the heavily talked Man, I need some fucking water. The heavily talked Xbox podcast that happened not too long ago.
Thank God it wasn't anything crazy. Thank God.
Then
Right?
we'll talk about the PlayStation. They're changing. Seems like they're changing their business model potentially. Then we'll talk about more about Helldivers. Man, we had a whole week, me and Julian.
Yes, we had a
Ton
blast,
of fun.
Bro. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hella fun. Persona 3.
And then this might seem like a shocker, but we're gonna talk about the Halo show.
Oh.
It probably got good. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Oh, okay.
So it's worth the watch, you're saying, David? It's worth watching season 1. Getting to season 2, we'll talk about that later.
But fuck, I lost my notes. Hold up.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, I got it.
You had it in your phone?
So let's talk about the podcast, Xbox podcast. Seems like that's what everyone is talking about right now. So in case you guys don't know, let me give you like a brief backstory to this. There's a whole week of speculation and rumors and stuff like that, all surfacing all around Twitter, video game journalist sites and all that, basically stating that Xbox was going to put all their exclusives on PlayStation and Nintendo. And well, today Xbox, Phil Spencer and the other executives at Xbox,
That booty.
the booty was there, and
Booty. Booty.
they all talked about what's next, what's the future for Xbox, and well, it wasn't as drastic as people were saying.
Right.
Um,
God.
but let me give you some quick, like a quick summary of the podcast. One of the first things they did. Oh shit!
What happened?
Let me,
What?
let me. I forgot to do this. First thing I wanted to say is that the 4 things. Okay, let me restart that shit.
That's all right.
One of the main things they said is that there's 4 games, 4 Xbox exclusive games that are going multi-platform, but Phil Spencer declined to say which exactly those games were. Um,
Oh.
so many people are thinking it's Sea of Thieves, which most probably will be Sea of Thieves.
Wait, what do you mean? I thought they confirmed it. It was Sea of Thieves. It was
No, those were speculated.
I-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves.
It's like I
But
said, it's most likely those games, but like I said, Phil Spencer didn't confirm it.
a lot of stuff about it.
Hmm.
Though Phil Spencer did confirm
Oh.
that these four games do not include Starfield or Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
So all those stories that uh, Starfield and the Indiana Jones game coming out this year was going to PlayStation 5. Well, it is false, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
It is
False news.
not going to PlayStation. Um, so
Hmm.
that's something uh, to look out for those games, Xbox games coming to PlayStation and Nintendo. The other thing, the other main part he said is that he reports indicate that they will. Oh wait, never mind. Uh, he did say that no fundamental change to Xbox exclusivity. So many people were saying that Gears might be to offload to PlayStation. Halo, we might see Halo, fucking
My
flagship,
lord.
all those, but there won't be no significant like big fundamental change. So for
Uh-huh.
those people that were the Xbox fans and the Xbox ecosystem that was worried about that, you don't have to worry about nothing. Um, Phil Spencer is holding your tits tight,
Whoa.
Whoa.
so don't
Whoa.
worry. Uh, uh, so another thing is that exciting hardware news coming holiday 2024. Uh,
Holiday. My God.
this year they did say that we will see a brand new Xbox hardware. Um,
What?
Oh, okay, okay. They're gonna showcase it. I thought you meant they're gonna showcase it in 2024, and then it's gonna come out the following
oh
year.
no, no,
Uh.
no, no. They're most
The
likely
Xbox hardware is coming out.
yeah, it's coming out in this in the holidays.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Uh,
like, bro.
Now this could potentially be the digital only Xbox Series X. Um,
Damn.
that was
That might
leaked
work.
last year. That was a cylinder. It's not even an Xbox, so it contradicts with the name. um,
The 720.
so it could be the controller that has haptic feedback, like the PlayStation controller.
Okay.
Um, or it could be the Xbox handheld. We've seen so many reports that Xbox is heavily considering doing a Xbox handheld for the first time. So it could be any of those, really. Um, Also, something that they also dropped here is that Diablo 4 will come to Game Pass on March 28th, meaning that they also did confirm that uh, Activision Blizzard games will be coming to Game Pass, which is something we already knew, but it's good to see that these guys saying it, uh,
Actually confirming it, yeah.
actually confirming it. So Diablo 4 seems to be the first game from that catalog to come to Game Pass. So
Oh wow.
March 28th, if you haven't bought it, it's full of microtransactions right now, and I'm sure it's going to be full of microtransactions when you get it.
Yeah,
Um,
Jesus.
but another thing they said is that the next gen Xbox roadmap is already in the works. The goal is to deliver the largest technical leap ever. This is a key word they said here for their next console, which is crazy that they're already teasing their next console because it's kind of like we're like kind of like in the middle of the Series
Yeah, I know.
X life cycle.
Moving too
Um,
fast. Too for now just to get the Xbox Series S and PS5.
some people barely got it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Um, but they did say that this is the largest fucking technical leap you'll ever see on consoles. I don't know if they're like this is like PR talking here, but um,
That's that Apple talk right there.
I mean, if they put like a RTX 4090 in there, shit,
They're gonna put the 4090 Super.
that would be crazy. And still charging $500, that would be crazy.
It's
That would be insane. It's like, what the hell?
Um, they confirmed that Game Pass has 34 million subscribers, um, which is a lot. Uh, we haven't had an update like that like in 2 years, I think. Last time it was
think-
at 25 years. I mean, 25 years, 25 million.
damn.
25 years. Wow. No, I'm kidding.
So yeah, that's a lot. And then the last topic they said that they talked about was Xbox first party games are still coming to Game Pass day one. So and Game Pass will only be available on Xbox only. So this kind of eliminates those rumors that
PC.
Game Pass was coming to PlayStation or Nintendo.
Switch.
Right.
Yeah, so it's only staying on the Xbox and the PC, like you said. Um, also, something that it's, I guess,
And Samsung TVs, don't forget that.
and Samsung and whatever cloud system it might work with. But something that some people kind of like want to mess the words here. I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but Matt the Booty here, as you can see, he did say that all first party Xbox games will come to Game Pass day one. And
Oh.
that's an interesting thing he said because Call of Duty is now typically a first party game. So does that mean that this year's new Call of Duty would be on Game Pass this year? Because if that's the case, then holy shit.
That would be cool
Oh.
because the new Call of Duty apparently is gonna be better than Modern Warfare 3 because round-based zombies is coming back.
That's right.
As cool as it is, that's oh man, that's a big old I don't want to say middle finger, but I guess competition because like it's coming to Game Pass first versus like people on PlayStation have to go buy it for like I don't know $70. I'm assuming.
Yeah, $70, and then
$70.
you don't even play it. And then you have like 100 GB on your damn PC or Xbox.
Mm.
Like 171 GB. It's like, bruh, condense your fucking shit. Damn.
Yeah, the amount of installations to the game is crazy. But that is, I guess we'll see what happens in the coming months if that becomes true that it's gonna. Oh yeah, Call of Duty next one's coming to Game Pass, and then yeah, it'll be sold everywhere else. But just like basically saying you should just buy Game Pass. You don't have to spend probably $70 on a new game. And it's like
That you probably
ooh,
won't even play. If you
like,
do.
yeah, that leads to another big old argument probably on Twitter and such.
Also, according to The Verge,
Oh.
Microsoft is also reportedly looking at bringing more games to other platforms other than the four that were confirmed. But they are considering Gears of War, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the next Doom game.
Wait, what?
Yes, those are consider.
How is Doom considered?
Those are one of the considerations because Doom is part of Bethesda and Bethesda is part of Xbox now. So that would
Damn, so it's it was gonna be a exclusive, Xbox exclusive, the newest one? That would suck.
so yeah.
Because the last one was on PlayStation.
Yeah, they were yeah, it was all across platforms.
So we will see what would happen. They did say that these are just 4 games, nothing to it. But they did kind of like said that they are considering other games to be released at later times. So yeah. So it's not like drastic how a lot of people were. I saw like so many people throwing their Xbox in the trash can. And so
That's crazy.
so many people were like, "Okay, you can pick up your trash can now." That yeah, you
Yeah.
can pick it out the trash. I feel like people over exaggerated a little bit. It's mainly for the Xbox fans here.
Yep.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, guys, it's not that serious. I know it's I guess it's a sense of pride. I get where you're coming from. Like, it's the console you were born with. You have so much love to it. Uh, but it's just, what do you guys think?
It
They
was
are
an overreaction.
100%
Mm-hmm.
correct. They are 100% right to react like that.
Oh my god.
Because, I mean, what else can you play on your Xbox? I mean, if you got Halo on the Xbox and goes to the PS5, might as well just get a PS5. Nah, just kidding. Nah, they overreacted.
Yeah,
They very much did.
I'm surprised they did it before the rumors. Like, I understand if they were announced it there, like, oh yeah, throw your Xbox in the trash. Nah, give me it. Give me your Xbox. Nah. But, yeah. Too early, too soon for them to react like that.
Yeah, a bit of overreaction. By a bit, I mean too much. Like throwing your console in a trash can. It's like throwing your PC away. It's like what? Like it has
Shell picked
all the
that up.
specs. Exactly. It's like what are y'all doing? Like relax. Wait for Mr. Phil here to and Booty. I mean Mr. Booty. I mean Matt Booty. Sorry.
Mr. Booty,
Mr. Booty. Yes. To
Matt Booty.
confirm
the booty.
the Booty. I'm sorry. I can't believe this is his last name. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know if his parents are trying to be funny or not, but
Yeah, they got him good.
they got him. I mean, he's president of Xbox, so I mean, he probably doesn't care, but I just can't help but laugh at it. Anyways, overreaction. Glad that they cleared up the air. Interesting things that they said. You know, like the first, what is it, party for what was the thing for Call of Duty? First
First party.
party.
First party.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. Like that kind of saying like, oh, it'll be Xbox exclusive. It's like, huh? Does that mean this COD coming up's exclusive, or is that future, or?
It's not gonna be exclusive. That's the thing.
Oh,
Because,
no.
remember they signed the thing with
With
Sony
PlayStation. Yeah.
until like 2026, and that's
Oh,
not
that's
gonna
right.
be
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, but they said first party. They didn't say first party exclusive. That's what I think people are trying to get from that. Whenever they
Right.
say try to change up the words, get something out of his Matt Booty's words.
Honestly, I don't care if it's exclusive or not. All I care if it's gonna be on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're wrong. I ain't spending $70. I have mom for 3. Spend $70 on that. Hardly play it now.
I feel like if it's on Game Pass, dude, honestly, I feel like if you're like a PlayStation person, you should look at this. If it's on Game Pass, if it's not, then different story. But if it's on Game Pass, if you're a PlayStation player, you gotta be like, damn, I gotta buy this game while Xbox people don't have to buy it. I know there's like a whole thing of like, oh, you don't own the game, but you're kind of renting it. I get it. Trust me, I do. But theoretically, we can still play it, us Game Pass people, at by not paying $70.
Yeah, and you get a discount too. Whenever you do have it on Game Pass, or if you do have Game Pass and the game's on Game Pass, you get a discount from it too. Like if you want to buy it, you get like 15% off, or 10% off, or 20% off, however much. Which is good. Which would be like, oh, okay, you're not gonna be like fully $15, and then you put 70 on top of it. No, it's gonna be like $15 plus $55 or something. Or
And
60.
plus, I make the argument that you're not throwing $70 at a game that might be shit. Like, I'm not saying the next COD's gonna be ass, but the last COD MW3 was atrocious. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
I
even.
can't-
It's not even a game; it's an expansion, but they're calling it a game somehow. So I'm like again, not saying it's gonna be garbage, but at least you get to download it for free. Well, $15, and then for free, and play it and see if it's to your liking. Instead of like, oh, let me spend $70, because that's it's $70 freaking, but dude, better make that money stretch. So, just saying.
Then I heard some rumors, man. I don't know. I'm just the messenger around here. But I did hear that potentially we could be seeing at $100 games in the future.
Ah, hell no.
Just saying. I just saw that. Just
Hey,
I don't know.
they crazy. If it,
$100. Oh my.
yeah, I'm sneaking a Game Pass if that's true. No wonder Ubisoft said you don't own the games. No,
Jesus Christ,
I
that'd be
haven't even-
insane.
I rarely play new games because they just been ass.
Except for a certain game.
I mean,
But
that's-
something about the hardware. A lot of people before this podcast came out, people thought like, okay, Xbox is ditching the hardware and we're going full digital.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's not the case. They're still creating hardware, which is
Mm.
good. Um, they've teased something for this year. I don't know what could it be. It could
Better
be.
have this.
Uh, that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's another topic there. But
They're
uh,
bringing back the PSP disc and
the
you put it in
PSP disc.
Oh my god.
Something I really want to see is the handheld. I keep seeing that they could potentially do. If that's the case, then if is it going to have physical, like disc, or is it going to be digital only, or
there. Little cartridges like with Nintendo does.
like a Nintendo does? So that will be interesting.
I do like the cartridges stuff for Nintendo. I wouldn't want disc because it actually has like the game in the actual cartridge. So you having like to install something into your like did yeah, how would storage work on a handheld now? Because I know the Switch you can either buy it physically or digitally, which you need to buy the SDs.
Yeah.
But if you buy it physically, you don't even really need an SD because it's all stored in the cartridge itself. Only like a small amount, I guess, like the cloud stuff for the Switch is stored inside the actual Switch storage, or like some of the profile stuff. Yeah. But other than that, like you just need a cartridge, put it in, and that's it. Download the game from the cartridge, I guess.
I'm not sure how they do it.
Uh, I think the way Doom does it, because Doom's on the Switch, since the Switch can't handle the full graphics,
Oh, yeah.
they have like a download on the cartridge. They have like a download so you can play it on the cloud.
Mm.
So I feel like in that case, I feel like Xbox should look at how the Steam Deck does it instead of the Switch.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
But
Then you put full Windows on it. Just have a Windows
they
based that
need
way
to
you can run Steam on there.
they need to
Oh
put
my god.
Linux in there.
Nah, you can't. I mean, all you gonna run is Steam Linux.
But is that you guys have anything else to say about that topic?
Done with this topic, bro.
Yeah. We're done
Alright.
with
These
booty.
people.
How do
Booty?
you feel it?
All right,
Yeah,
booty.
we're done with booty.
Uh, oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
But
Oh.
the next topic I want to talk about is PlayStation.
Oh, the
Um,
orchestra.
It's just background. video.
Yeah, I'm joking.
But the next topic I want to talk about is Sony. Their
Sony.
COO came out. It's very weird because I didn't even know this was happening until I saw it. But Sony says it expects PlayStation 5 hardware sales to gradually decline during its next physical year, which runs from April 2024 to March 2025, and confirm its plans to release no major existing franchise titles during this 12-month period, which is fucking crazy because from today, as we speak today, until literally next year, April 2020 or March 2025, Sony is not going to launch any main line exclusives.
Oh, this is insane. What?
So there's nothing coming out this rest of the year for Sony that's like extremely first party major.
They haven't been making money off their exclusive. I got knock. Might be.
They
But
did
apparently
say
their
that
sales have declined in the PS5.
yeah, they kind of peaked their sales on the PlayStation 5, which is crazy because
Yeah. Bots been buying them and everything. You have to buy from scalpers and stuff. Maybe that might be the issue, PlayStation.
I don't know, man. Like I did see a report saying that nowadays first party like big budget games are not very sustainable anymore, like how they were back in the day.
Right.
They make their money and then they move on, but nowadays we're in the era, unfortunately, of live service games, and everyone's kind of want to dip their toes into that type of market. Um, and unfortunately, we won't be seeing like a fucking mainline Sony titles, really, which is crazy for the whole rest of the year until next fucking March 2025. So
Damn.
That is crazy. Cause like I think the next big exclusive is the Death Stranding, but that comes out
next year.
next year. So I wonder. I mean, I know Kojima's pushing the boundaries of the PS5, which I get. The that trailer looks insane with the environment and stuff. But I wonder if they let him know ahead of time for the devs, so it could be like, okay, like you have time to, work on it and
Crunch 'em
such.
good. Crunch 'em good.
Oh no, Kojima, don't do it! Don't
Crunching time, boys.
don't crunch them. Do not do the crunch. Do not Captain Crunch them. Like, yeah, that's what I wonder. I wonder if they let them know ahead of time. I mean, they would, right? They can't just be like, okay, Kojima, we're doing this, so good luck, yeah. And he's like, what? But interesting though. There's no big exclusives this year.
That doesn't mean that they won't announce any big
Oh, yeah,
games this year, like the E3s. I know the E3's gone, but I still call it E3.
Yeah.
They're gonna have their showcase. They're gonna announce their big games coming out like in 2040 and shit, because that's how games fucking announcements are nowadays.
No, honestly.
But something that a lot of people were caught off guard was what the COO of Sony said. He said that regarding the PS5 hardware, we are. They said that the PS5 is in the later half of the console cycle, which is crazy because this console,
I feel like it barely came, right?
it seems like it barely fucking came out.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, just to say so quick, it took me a minute for me to get this thing, man. Like, Nick said, a bunch of scalpers and stuff. It was ridiculous. And when I finally got it, it was like late 2020, maybe early 2021, around there, around that time frame. So I could be wrong, but point is, it took me a minute to get it, and to hear that it's on you said half of its life cycle?
Later half.
Later half. That's insane to hear that. It's like, what? It feels like this thing just came out. Like, what the heck, PlayStation? Or Sony, whatever?
Someone said it perfectly on Twitter that they said that if you're expecting this generation, Xbox and Sony PlayStation 5 has been very disappointing. People were expecting PS4 type of Sony to come, fucking, and it's expected, right? Because Sony ended off the PS4 fucking strong, in my opinion.
They did.
They ended it off with Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, and even though you didn't like it, but it was still relatively a good game.
Yeah, it was still good. Combat was solid.
Oh.
But yes, it was still a relatively good game.
Yes.
But yeah, it's been really depressing. I know we got God of War, Valhalla, which is a good game. Spider-Man was a bit underwhelming, I do have to say.
It was, but it was still good.
It was still good, but it was still like, I was expecting more.
Mediocre.
What else
did we get?
Horizon keeps fucking choosing dates where they get overshadowed by other fucking big games. I think they're releasing their major DLC, and guess what comes that same day? I think, or that same week. It's fucking Dragon's Dogma and fucking Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin.
It's like, what are you? Who's choosing dates over there?
What's up?
Ronin, Rise of the Ronin is PlayStation exclusive.
Yes.
So that's another one. That's another one coming. Like,
yeah, that's another one coming out.
But
yeah.
Yeah, there hasn't been much variety compared to the PS4 era.
Stellar Blade. Don't forget.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Blade.
Stellar Blade. How could I forget? Thank you, Nick, for blessing us with the knowledge of Stellar Blade, because that game's gonna be phenomenal.
I would never forget.
I can't believe I forget.
Console seller. It's a console seller.
That's a
hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah. That's a very
Blade on
console
this thing.
seller.
That PS5 console fucking market's gonna skyrocket. CEO's gonna be like, what the hell? Why did this happen? Stellar Blade.
This bastard's Blade.
Like, what the hell? Yeah, freaking There hasn't been much variety compared to the PS4 era. Like PS4 era, you had so many bangers. Like, not to jerk off that console, but let's be honest, there was a lot of games, and they really cooked in that time. This time, PS5, I saw a different side of Sony that I didn't like. I saw the corporate side. I saw more of them trying to um, use the players and basically, get money out of them. Maybe some people disagree. Maybe they're just like, oh, they're been all right. And it's like, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Comparing the two, like, who cooked more, PS4 or PS5? And I think a lot of people say PS4 because, again, we had a lot of creative, innovative games. Not saying, Ragnarok or Spider-Man 2 or Rise of the Ronin, they're not great. They are great. But, I mean, comparing the variety, it's like night and day. It's crazy because it's Sony. You expect them to make them, like, keep them coming. I'm not saying force these releases, but I mean it came out. Those games came out like consistently. Like okay, it's a good time frame for them to spot shine and stuff. Versus this era, it's just been nothing but them trying to make a buck off of the players.
Yeah, they appeal to a different audience in the PlayStation 5, uh, and the reason why we see so many remakes and remasters is because they rather do that instead of making new franchises that will cost a lot of money to do. That is probably the reason why we don't see new major IPs anymore, like new ones, like how we used to have like in the previous generation. Like we just don't have that anymore. It's always remakes or remasters, and the reason why that is because companies just don't want to spend like $200 million on one game that might flop. One example would be the EA game that Julian is going to talk about later. That will cost it $120 apparently, and it fucking flopped. So, you know, companies and shareholders don't want to go through that. They want to lose money. That's why they always take the safe route and create remasters and all that, because that's the thing that sells.
Yeah, gaming's become more of a business than even.
Oh yeah.
Become more of a business rather than having like great fun games and stuff. Having fun, it's more business than fun now.
But yeah, the PS4 era was lightning caught in a bottle. I would say, if you're expecting that for the PS5, I don't blame you. I was expecting that too, but unfortunately, I don't think we'll get that same thing.
I think the longest generation of consoles was the Xbox One and the PS4. They had like the longest compared to like Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation, because they only lasted like 5 years. The Xbox One and PS5 lasted for like 7 years.
Yeah, they lasted like 6 to 7 years, which is crazy because it doesn't seem like that much, but if you count it, it does count.
Yeah.
To that date. But yeah, it's so I guess wishful thinking I saw on Twitter too is that wishful thinking would be the PS4 good games did come out in the when the PlayStation 4 cycle was ending. I guess you could say that. So maybe the good games will appear when the PS5 cycle is ending. I don't know. This is wishful thinking, I guess. But yeah, don't expect no PlayStation exclusives, major exclusives this year until next year. And
except for Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. It's that is coming out. But yeah. Do you have anything else to add to this?
No.
On
Man.
to the next topic, buddy.
Noise. Yes. But
hey, baby, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
That ODST.
Let's talk about Helldivers.
And Helldivers 2, Nick.
Oh.
It's Helldivers.
Me and Julian have been playing it this whole fucking week.
Yep.
What level are we?
We're like 8, going to be 9.
Going to 9. We want to get that guard dog so
Yes,
badly.
it comes in clutch, dude.
um, this game is literally uh, doing so good on PC. It's breaking their own records day by day. Uh, it
So,
reached 150,000 players, and now I think like a while ago, I saw that it hit 200.
oh wow.
Let me check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, this game has it's been fun this past week. Me and David, a few other people, but yeah, it's been crazy fun. Like it looks similar to another game that Nick keeps bringing up, but I didn't experience that ODST stuff. I'm familiar with it, but this game right here has just been a blast. Like calling in a napalm strike with other explosives, the amount of destruction makes my gamer brain just go bonkers. Like I feel the American spirit within, just like yes, military. Thank you.
American spirit.
Hell yeah, man. Like
Those
they say
those
democracy.
motherfuckers are fucking.
Oh my god, yeah, they're beefy, dude.
Uh, but as of 5 hours ago, Helldivers broke their own record, and there's now 239,000 people in the game on Steam only.
Holy
Um,
crap!
Damn.
so they're breaking their own. I'm sure that number's gonna skyrocket when the weekend comes, and
That's insane.
yeah, we were in the 60s, 60,000s like last week.
Oh yeah, you're
Earlier
right.
this
We were.
week, we were like in the 100,000s, and now we're in the 230,000s. Um, uh, Sony is trying their best, or I forgot the developer for
Developer.
this game. Uh, Arrow, I
Di-
think. Broken Arrow, I think. I'm not sure. Uh, they're recruiting new people to work on this game. Uh, I mean, this is successful. They're in a successful train right now. Uh, might as well, like, fucking update it, guys. Like, the skins, as we saw, Julian, they're not
oh yes.
expensive. You can literally get in-game currency for the store when you just by playing the game. You don't have to buy anything. You can literally get in-game credits to buy skins that are in the store just by playing the game.
And
So
it's insane because other games out there would want to charge you $10 or more just to get the cool ass skin that just came out. When this gamer here, I would say, has some, you know, cool skins. Like I think I recently got a helmet that looks like Master Chief and some cape or something like that. Point is, you get the currency within the game. You're gonna grind for it, but the thing is, you're getting it for free pretty much. You're playing it to get this skin,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to spend that much. You can buy it now. You can buy some coins, but they're not that expensive compared to like Fortnite, where you spend like $100 and you get like 1,000 or 100,000, however many V-bucks. But ridiculous, $100 in this game. Uh, maybe I'm not trying to excuse microtransactions, but I guess this one instance I'm like biased because it's $20 for over 220 100, a lot of cheddar, I can't remember the exact amount, but it's a lot for $20. And it's like, wow, normally other games $20 won't get you anywhere, like COD or Fortnite or one of those other type of microtransactions.
the
Yeah.
the studio head is saying all the right things for this game. They said that for the microtransactions, he says that every game should deserve to put microtransactions, because it, if it's not earned, then you shouldn't put it. Um, this game clearly has earned the right to put microtransactions, and they're doing it the right way, which is charging not that much. And mind you, this game costs $40. They could literally up their price, which
Huh.
they shouldn't. But yes, $40.
It's
They they're charging for the max, like Julian says, $20. Like $20 in other games could get you one skin, um, which is mind blowing. The store is not that packed, I do have to say.
Yeah, it's really not.
There's only like what, like two skins
Yeah, two
each
skins with
refresh.
with the helmet or the armor. But even then, it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
And yeah, and the skin, and there's no rarities, so don't like, oh, the legend. What? How much are the legendaries, the commons? There's no rarities. Um,
Mm.
so not even for the guns or nothing like that. I mean, the best thing about this is like Julian said, the explosions. Um, for that you would have to throw in the vent. Uh, you can find the
Yeah,
robots or the fucking bugs, but I think we prefer going to Robot Vietnam instead.
yeah. Vietnam. I mean, rural Vietnam is where it's at, baby, because it brings us back to the glory days. um, because the bugs, man, they annoy me after a while. After a while, I just start yelling, top of my lungs. I think David experienced it that other night when we were on a run. I started yelling like crazy at 4 in the morning because dude, those things are ruthless. But and honestly, it's fun as hell. The game mechanics aren't that crazy. Uh, again, LT, RT to aim in or shoot whatever. Again, nothing crazy, but it just makes it fun because basically you're just fighting waves of enemies compared to like other looter shooters, like those type of games where it's wave of enemies, like Suicide Squad, where it gets boring. Here, it's like
Oh,
you amp it up and stuff with like explosions and stuff. It's like I don't know. I don't find myself bored. I find myself like, okay, what's the next objective? Like I actively want to go out in the world and get all the XP and the goodies and adventure versus like I haven't played it, but Suicide Squad, it looks like I'll fall asleep. I'm like what's that? I want to get out of here. This game looks boring as hell. So yeah, man. By the way, the devs are called Arrowhead or
Arrowhead, there you go.
Arrowhead Game Studios. Keep cooking. Y'all are doing a great service to the gaming community. Freaking keep those servers up. I'm just saying.
They, oh yeah, they did also say that they're not adding PvP to this game. So people that were probably asking for PvP, the studio head said it's never happening ever. He
ooh,
really
I wanted to feedback people.
put that in
Meh.
bold. It's never coming.
Meh.
He says, "Go play Escape from Tarkov if you want to
Hey,
play."
baby. Escape from Tarkov.
He
Oh,
literally said that. You can go, read it. But
what a giga chat, dude. Tarkov is so hard, but man, it's so satisfying. What a
uh,
chat.
but the game's very fun, and so many Xbox players are looking at this game, and they're like, "Damn, why isn't Xbox doing a ODST game like this?"
Oh,
Which, in my opinion, like, yeah, 343. Why do you not make a
You ain't
game like
wrong.
this?
yeah. Three for
Fucking
three. What are you doing?
You can just do this in Forge.
like this? No, I want that third person view like this game. Um,
Nah.
so man, this game literally is a movie sometimes. There's
It
so
really
much
is.
explosions that happen, and it's crazy that it's $40. Like someone said that this is probably the best co-op game. They might be stretching it here, but man, I'm
Yeah.
having so much fun. Uh, this has been the best co-op game since Left 4 Dead.
Whoa.
Okay, that's a stretch.
That's a stretch. I would say it's a stretch. I would say this is the best co-op game of this year. Or
Oh
2025, yeah.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
so far this year.
yeah.
That's
So far this
Power.
year. Oh, yeah, that's right. Woohoo, slavery. I'm sorry.
Well, Power
Power
is
said
not necessarily
it's not
finished
really
yet.
co-op, right?
No, not really.
Well,
But it
yeah,
has
you can
Well,
play with your friends.
yeah.
yeah, you
No,
can. But
like this, like co-op survival. Do they mean?
mm, not necessarily. I mean, you have to survive, but it's not like this where you're fighting like waves of people. It's just
Yeah,
you surviving out in the Power World
yeah.
place. Um, Left 4. I don't know about Left 4. I don't know if it's up there with Left 4 Dead. I would say it's the best. Like
Of
I
this
don't
year.
know. Huh?
Of this year.
Yeah, but I guess if I was to compare it, I would compare it to like COD Zombies, like the good old days, like something like that.
How
Like I
about
don't
Guild
know.
of War Horde mode?
Dude, I never played that.
Oh
You
really?
never played Horde?
I never played Horde mode on Gears.
Bro, that crap is
That
it's
was
so
insane.
fun, bro.
Yeah, I played it, and that shit was insane.
Yeah, it gets crazy, bro. The more waves, the crazier it gets. You pick up those big giant the Brumocks and crap, or
Oh
the
my
locusts
god.
do, or like the what are they called? The big spider looking things. I forgot what it's called though. they
Dude,
start showing up, like bigger stuff start showing up. It's crazy. It's like
I would
really
s-
fun.
I would start yelling at my lungs when that thing popped up, and my friend would be like, "Oh, watch out for that!" Like what? And I'm like,
Yeah, it's like a
"Ooh."
big ass stain in the middle of like the. It's like a very small map. It's like all condensed, but you got a big ass like monster there. Like oh,
I'll compare it to that. I would say it's like that. Like it's just crazy. Like the harder the modes are in Helldivers, the bigger the enemies. Like there's a big old enemy tank from Automatron. I call it Billy Bob. Don't know why. I just call it Billy Bob. That thing's huge and beefy. So ew.
Oh, we got a
Got a
Skull and Bones
stinker.
ad.
Got a
We
stinker.
got a
oh
stinker.
God. Let's talk about this ad.
But yeah, all in all, Helldivers, great game. Buy it. It's $40. Go have some fun and go free democracy.
Yes, and as of right now, as we speak, the what do they call it? I always get their name wrong. The animatrons, automatrons,
Automatron? I just say
automatrons.
Automatron.
The
Yeah.
automatrons are they did a surprise attack,
Oh, that's right,
and they're
yeah.
invading two worlds. So don't focus on the bugs. Focus on the
Yeah.
fucking robots.
That's right. Focus on the front. Go free
Um,
democracy of those worlds.
Man, I fucking hate the bugs so much.
They're annoying.
They're fucking annoying. But yeah, go buy it, guys, if you have a PlayStation or on PC. But yeah,
Hey, it's beefy. Sorry, real quick. It's beefy on PC. It's 70 gigabytes.
It is. How much is
It
it on
is.
PlayStation?
on
How much?
PlayStation, I think it's 40 gigs
Oh,
or 35 gigs around there.
I really optimized over PlayStation there.
Yeah, I know. Freaking PC. I'm like, oh, 70 gigs. Let's see what games I don't play right now. But it was worth it. $40. Am I having a blast? Dude, worth it. So worth it.
but the
Oh yeah, you don't need Plus on PC. That's true.
oh, that's right. That's another
Yeah.
thing for to factor on PlayStation. If you buy it on PlayStation, you need PlayStation Plus.
That is true. That is true.
But
PC.
is that
That's all.
that's all? All right.
That's
next,
it?
Next topic, bud.
Next topic.
Enough of this.
No.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Nick's like, oh, great.
Oh
No.
God.
Went from one thing to another.
It's John 117.
Speaking of Halo, speaking of Helldivers.
Speaking of
Speaking of
hell.
Helldivers.
Speaking of hell. The Halo show came out I think last week, right?
This guy up here has been watching all the way up top there. He's been watching it.
It's been surprisingly, I want to say good,
Right.
but it's been surprising.
Surprising. Wow. Love to hear it.
It's
Unpack it.
I don't know. It's the recent episode that came out as we speak, which is today, is February the 16th. It was not that bad. It's leading to the inevitable, as you can see. But man, it's really improved from last season. Last season, man, we were in the close to the mid season, and I was just like, God damn, just fucking bring on the fights, man, because that was the only shit that was entertaining. Not gonna lie, some of the dialogue is not that bad. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not that bad.
Right.
It's still there's a lot of things that are not good.
What
So
the fuck is Master Chief fighting without his armor, bro?
look, I fucking hate it, but I kind of accepted it now for this show. You know, I hate it too. Trust me, I do. But for the sense of me not having that frustration, I just like, you know what? The actor already said that, fucking, he doesn't care. He wants the helmet off. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's none of this shit is canon anyways. I hope no, right?
No,
I don't
it's
think
not.
so.
Okay.
It's not. Thank God.
So
Thank God. This is
yeah.
gonna be in Halo 6,
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Halo 7, or whatever the hell they coming out with.
So, I haven't watched yet. I'm going to because I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Because I
I'm
mean,
gonna have
just-
to too.
yeah, to see if they actually improve. Because like I'm gonna be an idiot for not doing that. But has heard in fights he's kept it on, versus season 1 where he takes it off like after a fight, like, oh yeah, just got fighting the freaking enemies. Let me take off my helmet. Does he like during the fights when he's fighting? Does he ever take it off, or he keeps it on most of the time?
He keeps it on during most like in fights. He's it's always on.
Okay.
Which is good because not gonna lie, dude, the dialogue is dog shit for Paramount. Sometimes, uh, but the action scenes, man,
Yeah.
they're pretty
Yeah, I've
good.
seen the action scenes. They look good.
They
That's the
really,
only reason I would watch it.
it's last year they did them good, and that's the reason. That's really the main reason why they got praised on is the action scenes. Um, but this is the fall of Reach, and in case you don't know the Halo lore,
The hell was last? Contact Harvest? What the?
I don't know what the fuck was last year, but in case you don't know the Halo lore, I don't want to. Damn, this
This
is
came
kind
out
of a
last year,
spoiler
huh?
here.
The first season,
Did it? I thought it came out a year before.
or was it the year
No, it was in
before?
2022. It came out in 2022.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. I
okay.
was about to say, I'm like, damn, they made this faster than Invincible, bro. Invincible over here taking her sweet ass time for
Well,
fucking animated,
that's. I'm sure they have to
Amazon,
draw the things.
bro.
No, I blame it on Amazon more than the animators.
Amazon got
Like,
fucking bucks.
yeah, I blame it on Amazon because not to deviate from Halo, just real quick. It's more of the people whoever's in charge on top than the animators because I felt like they were done mostly. It's just okay, when's the release date? And for some reason they split it into two parts, which makes no sense. It's like even I'm like, what? Like you're killing it. You're killing it. You got fans who've been waiting for it, including me. It was a big one, and then you just split it into two parts. Makes no sense. So it's mainly
Yeah,
those execs on top. Don't
I
know why.
understand animation, but it doesn't take like Halo. This is live action. Live action takes longer to make than animation because, like, you know, like they work on a movie for like this many years and all that, compared to, well, live action. Like if it's like this much CGI and stuff, this much put in to make the CGI look good. Yeah, they put work into it. I'm pretty sure they put work into this movie. That's why it's, I mean, this movie, this show. That's why it's like so much money into it because they put so much work. Like the CGI and everything looks really good on the show. But
Hmm.
like Marvel or something like that, because they just poop it out. Like recently Marvel, it looks bad. But animation, the way they do it in Invincible compared to like other, it's looks like a much easier animation style compared to other type of animations.
Like
Like it's
compared
not
to.
Flash animation. It's not that. I know the new X-Men coming out that they recently showed today
Hmm.
or yesterday. It doesn't. The animation got bad. It doesn't look that good. I don't like because they use 3D in it too, which makes it easier on the animators.
Yeah, true. Like I think most anime. Well, I know there's it's fuck it. Animes they use 3D animation sometimes to make it easier
Yeah,
on
yeah.
themselves. Some people have gripes because like, oh, it should be hand drawn, and it's like, bro, do you not realize if it's hand drawn, you're gonna see that artist's hand go
Yeah,
away?
it's
Like,
gonna be really hard.
yes, like they'll still use computer, of course, but at the end of the day, if it's hand drawn, it's just like eh, that's a death sentence in my opinion. It could be done, just takes longer. But yeah, so far with the Halo, at least the commercials and stuff, from what I've seen,
Yeah,
it
it
looks
looks
great.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's just the show. I guess I can give it a watch because I was like, it's probably the same thing, but uh, no, if it's even from David, like regardless from David, I saw this tweet that said it perfectly. It said it showed a clip. I watched it as a spoiler. I didn't care, but it was confrontation with Chief and some people. I don't want to go into it too much, but basically, it was nothing but Chief being quiet and person talking. And I think what I liked about it was the person talking, showing their like emotions and such, and Chief just being well, Chief, not saying stupid shit like season one, talking like blah, blah,
I
blah.
got feelings.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't doing that. He was actually like just being, in my opinion, stoic and silent, and as he should be. It's like okay, this actually seems accurate. I'm not saying it's like oh,
Is
fucking,
helmet on?
give the
Helmet on?
helmet on, helmet on.
Oh, okay. There we go.
See,
Come
like a
on.
scene like that made me like, oh, okay, like that piqued my interest because it's like, okay, you sold me. Because again, Chief should be quiet. He shouldn't talk. He should just drop one-liners like a Chad, and not be like, oh, got feelings too. Oh, like, no, get out of here. That's why I dropped season one. First episode, I was like, ah.
Yeah, I'm like, bruh. He's going against Oni. He's never went against Oni. He's never went against Oni. The only time he started going against Oni was in Halo 4. He always followed orders. He always followed everything.
Yep.
He never went
So
against. Oni or the UNSC.
Well,
Yeah. So
they're trying to change it. They're not trying. They've clearly have other plans with the lore. They're playing with the lore. These are people that
Yeah,
just don't.
I hate it.
They're not gonna do scene by scene
all right.
on the TV series. Same thing what they did with Last of Us. They're not doing scene by scene.
True.
They're what's the
Last-
word? What's the word?
Last of Us.
They
made a Last of Us show.
Yeah.
Oh, the HBO one.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but like, what's the word? Like, they're trying to
What are you
improvise.
trying to say? Oh, okay.
They're trying to improvise on what to put here.
You know what? I could care less about that. Just make Chief. That's it. They can do whatever the fuck they want with the story. Just
Right.
make Chief. That's it. Like I could care less. Damn, you can make him on a planet full of women, bro, or a planet full of guys, bro. As long as Chief is Chief. Or a planet full of fucking grunts and he kills every single grunt.
Warp.
Warp.
No, you got a point, Nick. I agree. Like, just make him the way he is. As for the direction, I could care less. I mean, just make it interesting at the very least. Not saying, oh, we'll just throw Master Chief in the volcano.
They could throw Master Chief on any plot. Just keep Chief. That's my only gripe with it.
Well, the actor playing Chief, he says, he answered to the criticism of him
I know.
taking off his helmet. He said, "Oh well, you can't show emotion with the helmet on." But people were saying examples like the Mandalorian, like fucking Pedro kept his fucking helmet on most of the goddamn show, and
A lot of people were saying red versus blue too.
and he kept.
Oh yeah, true.
They're like,
Yeah, like the perfect example was Mando. He had his mask on, helmet on the whole entire time, and he still
Judge
showed.
Dredd.
Oh, thank you, freaking another actor. I forgot his name, but he's Billy Butcher and freaking The Boys, and his character having his helmet mostly on, and he conveyed plenty of emotions when he had it on. He didn't have to like Sylvester Stallone, no disrespect, but when he took off his helmet, it looked ridiculous, it looked like a cartoon. But I mean, yeah, clearly the guy doesn't care. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a watch because just to see what's improved versus season 1. I know I didn't really finish season 1, but I caught snippets of it. Yeah, I was not a fan of that. So I'm gonna just check out what they improved and what's like, like this could be better and such. So yeah.
Yeah, I want to check that out, see how it goes. But I gotta sit through season 1. The only episode I saw for season 1 was the first one. That's when I just straight up dropped down. Like,
Just do what I do. Just skip it. Who
Bro.
cares?
There is intricate.
I do gotta say, I'm being really honest here. Season 1 was hard to watch. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Season 1 was hard to watch. The the very last the only good thing about season 1 was the action scenes and the action scene at the very end of the season. That's it. The dialogue is fucking dog shit. And like I said, watching this season, I'm like, oh damn, they actually, got feedback from people, and because the dialogue, like I said, is not good, but it is better from last season. So I guess they kind of learned from that. I don't know. But yeah, season 1 is fucking ass.
It would have been cool if they did like somewhere like other than Master Chief's main storyline. They should have did like a different Spartan, different perspective or perspective from a citizen, and then they'll see like there'll be like cameos of the Master Chief. That would be cool. Like in Forward into Dawn, that was cool.
But yeah,
But this is high budget. It's like
Chief is a Jedi right here. Like,
apparently Paramount Plus is bread and butter now. I know, right? Hey, yo, yeah, they have his face covered at least. No, this is apparently Paramount Plus bread and butter since I see an ad for it every single time, even on TV, bro. Even when I'm like watching cable and stuff, it shows Showtime and Paramount Plus.
I mean, you saw Halo the trailer in the Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget about the Kanye with.
Oh, whoa, wait, what?
Oh,
I don't know what
Well-
happened, but
Bro, I keep seeing. No, no, no. I'm not gonna go off topic. I was about to say something, but no.
all right, but is that it? You guys,
Yeah.
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
But
I'll try to
Julia,
endure it.
seems like you had something to say.
That's right. I do.
Tell us the
Um,
news. Tell us the haps.
All right. Good night. And no, I'm kidding. uh, recent game came out from I believe EA. Correct me if I'm wrong. Immortals of them. How you say?
Immortals of Avium.
Avium,
It's always
yes.
fucking difficult to solve.
I know.
Excuse-
Immortals of Evadium, guys. Evadium. Jesus Christ. I can't pronounce these words. Came out
Oh,
recently.
this game, Jesus Christ!
This game. Oh my God. There's been so much happening in this game. So, it was expensive as heck, and it flopped hard. Reviews for it are not great.
Oh, I
The
bet.
devs, their studios are literally laying off people like massive amounts. It's crazy. Like, just, I guess if you compare scoping like of how much, think of like when Xbox laid off that physical media side, something like that. Because this game is not doing well on sales. It's again, it should have, I guess, made a profit, but no, it is not.
Kinda like Doom.
What?
The game, it kind of looks like Doom.
I know, right? Just saw that. So yeah, this game has a flop. No one really likes it. It should have been great, but nope. Regardless of all that, Kotaku of all people decided to make this beautiful big brain commentary saying that Immortals of Avium,
Avium.
God damn, Avium. Well, fuck it. This game's gonna be
Adam
forgetting.
Levine.
Avium. This is what Kotaku saying. This article says proves it's a grim time for single player games. But I want that to sink in for y'all. That they said that this is a grim time for single player games. Like, I'm sorry?
Kotaku's talking out of their ass. Literally, Alan Wake sold it sold more it sold more copies than any other Remedy game they've done. I just literally saw it right now on Twitter. God of War, Ragnarok did very good. Spider-Man did extremely good.
I don't know, man. What is it called? Helldivers. That's not a single player game, and that's doing really good right now, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, not saying
game.
that multiplayer games aren't good. It's just that it's
Yeah,
funny that
I've been making money. It's just EA.
yeah, EA lost
Yeah.
a lot of money here and with this game.
They really did.
No one
But-
gave a fuck. Like, I'm sorry
They
if
didn't
you worked
really
on this.
advertise it. They
Oh.
advertised it during their EA thing, and that's it. That's the last time I saw it.
They
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not. I might butcher it how much they spent on this game, but I think last time I saw it was 120 million, and that was
It went to my pocket. Come on, EA.
so. Man, I mean,
You're not wrong.
what-
Sorry, I just want to interject real quick. You're not wrong in the estimates. The development was around 85 mil, and this article saying I think EA kicked in like 40 mil.
yeah,
So,
so it's around there, in that
around
margin.
there, yes. But
Um,
continue.
like when this first trailer came out, when I first saw the game, it was like, eh, what?
I honestly I forgot about it. that's
Yeah.
how much shows you how much this game got little care for the marketing. Because I literally was like, what came out? I only saw this because of this
Bro.
dead brain commentary from
I'd
Kotaku.
say they marketed FC24 and Madden 24 more than this game.
Oh, absolutely.
And
They were
Madden probably cost them like $10 to make, and FC24 $10, $20 probably.
But regardless of this game's, I mean, well, not regardless. It's a shame because maybe this game might have done better.
Yeah,
Who knows?
it's a lot of people give it like above average ratings. It's not like amazing, but it's above
Decent.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, sadly, that is the case. But apparently, Kotaku thinks, and this is me quoting here, perhaps not every game needs to aspire to cutting edge visual fidelity, and by saving money on graphics, can make it its budget without relying on multiplayer and live service elements. Despite microtransactions and live service structures, dozens of games still die if they can't get a foothold in players' everyday lives. End quote. So, even after reading it, I was like, "What? Like, Kotaku? What are y'all talking about?" Like, clearly, I mean, I don't know if they watch this thing called Game Awards. That shows off a bunch of single player games and multiplayer games, and plenty of single player games. Baldur's Gate 3 swept the floor and showed that single player games aren't dead, regardless if the game has microtransactions or live service fees or whatever the heck. And then they continue on saying that on paper, single player games like Immortals of
Avium.
fuck it. Avium. Avium sound
I've-
ideal for those who aren't looking for another life-sucking live service game, but without better sales or in-game purchases to bring in money. It seems a single-player model is only sustainable on games with smaller budgets. End quote. So, how do we feel about that, fellas? That they apparently it seems like they're saying that the game single-player non-games needs to be live service and have microtransactions, something like that.
Well, I do agree that single players are not profitable. Well, they are if they pass their certain um the fee that it cost to make the game. After that,
Mhm.
it's all revenue. But as like continuous revenue coming in, yeah, like it's a single player game. It's not like a live service game. It's not gonna create money over time. Yeah, it will, but like very little compared to live service games. Um, but uh, I wouldn't say single player games are just useless and shouldn't be made anymore, because they are like very good when they want to, and also you gotta think about who's making it too, like EA. I'm not saying this studio was necessarily a bad choice to make this game, but I feel like it was an idea, a good idea to do. Is that a butt plug? What the fuck? But
I was looking at it. I'm so confused what's going on.
but uh,
Yeah, I'm
uh,
looking at it too. I don't know.
but yeah, it's a weird title, man. Like EA, like I'm sorry to say this, but like who asked for this? Like, I know it's very ambitious that they're like, oh, we want to create something new, but man,
What's Titanfall 3?
exactly. I mean, I've heard that don't expect the next Battlefield game until next year.
Hmm.
So I mean, what else do they got other than bring fucking Medal of Honor back or something?
That'd be sweet.
Bring what else? What EA has? I mean, Anthem, they failed horribly with that game.
What else?
They got-
FIFA and Madden.
Oh, they're doing Skate, which
Don't forget about NBA
Oh, is
Live.
there-
it's going to be like oh that
They
died
got this.
a long
They
time.
got this very old game that's very near and dear to my heart. I know I'll never see it again, but Mirror's Edge. They
Mirror's
still got that
Edge.
game.
That's
They still
right.
have that game, even though it's been like a decade or two now.
Damn.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a decade.
And I guess they still want to keep it under umbrella because we have this. Remember, guys? It's like yes. Now make a remake. Like that'd be kind of sweet. I mean, I don't know. I would like to see that, but what do I know, right? I'm just a gamer. I'm not the market consumer target, whatever.
They got Dragon Age, which is still in development since like forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's another Dragon Age coming out, but it's been in development forever.
That's crazy.
But yeah, EA. I mean, they got a good game last year, which was Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
Survivor, yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
really good game.
There was another game, right? It came out in spring. Oh, man, I forgot what it's called. It was kind of like Monster Hunter, except you could build catapults or something like that. I forgot the game name. Man, I forgot the name of it. But apparently that was well received too.
But yeah, EA does good games, but man, not
Look great. They give it an 8.
It's IGN. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
That's crazy they give it an 8. So yeah. But how do you feel about Kotaku over here? Like brain dead or?
They're talking about their ass.
Kotaku's brain dead.
Yeah, Kotaku's been going
They
down
got
the
paid by
drain.
EA.
They probably did, to be honest. But as unfortunate as this news is,
They
uh,
wanted this game to flop.
they
I feel
probably
like
did.
it.
Speaking of flopping, which brings me to my next news, which is even sadder. Warner Brothers. I don't know if y'all remember seeing this on
Delicious.
Twitter. Coyote versus Acme has
Oh
been
yeah.
shelved. Yup. I want to talk about that because that upset me. So, I guess to give a rundown for those people that don't know, Warner Bros. Has officially canceled the movie. It's crazy because the CEO did it. The reason why is because, well, first of all, they canceled it because they didn't get any buyers, and plus, the CEO didn't even watch the finished film before pulling the plug, so he didn't even see the final product. He just said, "I don't care." Um, the production was completed in 2020, but then that's when it started. They started circling for buyers for a good minute, I guess. And lastly, the story was around Wile E. Coyote, suing Acme for their faulty products, and the lawyer was going to be Will Forte, well-known comedian. It was also going to have John Cena, and I'm gonna butcher this guy's name, but he was going to be the voice actor, or he is the voice actor for Wile E. Coyote, Eric Bazua. Apparently, this guy's been around the animation industry. He voiced like Bugs, Daffy, like in our time, obviously our time. Bugs, Daffy, Ren and Stimpy, some other notable cartoon characters
I
recently.
never really knew the voice actor for the
I know,
Looney
right? I was blown away. I was like, oh wow, this dude's voiced a lot of people.
Tunes.
So
Terror Strong, that's all.
I was surprised. Like this dude's everywhere. So yes, it seems that Warner Brothers shamefully, yep, they have shamefully shelved this movie. Apparently they were in talks to sell this movie for quite a bit. They wanted a lot of cheddar. So they wanted to sell this movie for 75 to 80 million dollars, and they're selling it to Paramount, Amazon, and Netflix, and I think one more person. And
Wow.
everybody said, no, can we do less? And Warner Brothers was like, no, we won't take anything less than 75. And it's like, well, you're not giving us a choice to make a deal for this movie. And it was just a back and forth. And later on, people caught on that the reason why Warner Brothers shelved this was to avoid a tax write-off. They didn't want to get taxed for this movie. And
Wow.
I believe the taxation would have been around, it says right here, it would have been 35 or 40 million. So they didn't want to get charged for this movie. So they shelved it. And it's been, and the executive producer, or no, I'm sorry, the CEO, came out and said that, I didn't even see the movie. So I don't know. Like, he didn't call it crap, but he just insulted it because a lot of people around this production were passionate about it. The animation, they said it reminded them of Who Framed Roger Rabbit type of deal. Like,
Yeah.
those Chickmunks that came out recently on Disney. I
Or
forgot about.
Looney Tunes back in action.
Yeah, or Space Jam, like things, something like that, where it's
Space Jam 2?
oh dear, let's talk about that. Like that kind of animation where it's real life interacting with
Yeah, I like that.
animated character, and even Will Forte was like, like the people behind the animation people, really gave it their all, like because it's
Damn.
crazy how so much goes into it, and people don't see that, or people don't see that. So yeah, he didn't really talk much else about the movie other than like, this would have been something to see because it's one of their properties, for God's sakes. This is Warner Brothers like thing. Like what? Like, what are you doing? So how do you feel about that, fellas? Warner Brothers over here just shelving movies just so they get a tax write-off.
That's just corruption right there.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible. So many. It reminds me of what they did to Batgirl.
That's right. They did. They just canceled it. Even Brendan Fraser was like,
it was fucking done.
Yeah.
It was just fucking cancel it. Yeah, this is horrible.
I'm just waiting for Superman.
I hope
once they shelve that. No, I'm kidding.
I hope
Oh,
they
hell
don't do this to any of the DC movies.
Oh man, I hope not.
They're so dumb, man. Like they canceled so many projects alongside this one, but
Yep.
they were like risking their fucking money on the Flash, while Ezra was under investigation of his own stuff, and it's just like, man, like the executives watching the Flash that day when they had like private screening, they must have think, damn, this is like the best fucking movie ever. Like it's just like it doesn't make sense to me that these people are in charge of this company and they can think that Flash was that good to like fucking risk money, and not only money but reputation. I mean, they've already lost so much reputation, but by keeping Ezra Miller and all that, but and canceling these movies and shows. But yeah, I hope Warner Brothers stays away from fucking James Gunn and the DC universe, because I do not want them touching it, because it seems like, not gonna lie, the casting for Superman has been really fucking good.
Oh yeah, the casting's been stellar.
So James Gunn, I have faith in him, that he could create a good DC universe, but
Yeah.
we shall see.
Yeah, we'll see. Because he did good with Suicide Squad, the second one. I liked it. I really liked it. That was
And
like
Peacemaker.
the best.
And Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker.
Oh,
Right.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, it was a
that's
really
right.
good show. I don't know why I haven't finished it, but
That's crazy. You haven't finished it?
I think I finished episodes 2 like a month ago.
The ending
That's
is
a real-
pointless, though. I can
Yeah.
Now it's pointless.
Now it's
It-
pointless.
Oh man, that's really pointless. Like, not thinking about it. Yeah, it's actually pointless. But I would say John Cena does give.
Yeah, he
I'm
did
not
a
saying.
really good job.
Yeah, I would say Oscar worthy, but he does give a good performance. Like,
Yeah,
compared
his
to-
performance, his acting lately has been like really good.
oh,
I-
absolutely. Dude's been crushing it compared to
Yeah.
other actors. The Rock.
Oh,
I'm just saying, man. Dave Bautista killing it too. He's over there doing his
Hey.
own thing
Oh, yeah,
in
Dave-
Dune.
hey, Dave Bautista's killing it, man.
Yeah, have you seen the interview he did recently for Dune Part 2? And he talked about the director saying, like, you're a great actor. Just gotta have that belief, man. And he got, kind of emotional. Which is kind of funny, but to hear. But it's just Dave Bautista's like, I take my acting seriously and stuff. And it shows that. What are we looking at? Yeah, it shows. So hopefully Warner Brothers doesn't step on any toes in future projects. I really want them to let James Gunn cook, because again, this is sad to see Warner Brothers, shelving movie after movie just so they won't get a tax write-off or risk financial stuff. Even though I don't think Coyote, Whiting Coyote versus Acme was going to be like the next revolutionary thing, but I think honestly it would have been just fine in like Netflix or Paramount or Amazon, one of those streaming services. It would have been just fine. I think everyone would be like, good. I mean, I don't know what it is because we haven't seen it. Whoever works there, please sneak it out for us. And while you're at it, get Batgirl 2 and any other movie they got in there. Because, man, again, not saying it would be fucking incredible, but who knows? It probably would have been a good time.
Yeah.
But
But-
yeah,
Oh.
it
Yeah.
would have probably been good or bad, but all that
We will
matters is
never
that they
know.
canceled it and we will never see it.
Yeah. So, Warner Brothers, damn it. Don't fuck around, man. Come on now. It's a new, well, they already did fuck around. Don't fuck around anymore. Just let James Gunn cook at any other future projects. Jesus Christ. But
Sadly, we had to end it off in a very shitty way, as you can see.
yeah. Sorry.
Madam Web, yep, horrible.
I know, right? My voice correct. Go play Helldivers. That'll cheer you up.
And watch the Halo show. Apparently, David is endorsing now.
But it's time to leave. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. It's a fucking shitty way to end it, but fucking
sorry
fuck
about
Warner
that.
Brothers, fuck
Yeah.
Madam Web. It's just
Yeah,
random.
fuck Madam Web.
But we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
See you guys.
Peace.
This stream's been over like an hour. It's like 2 o'clock now.
Wait, what?
2 o'clock a.m.
It's 2 o'clock. Oh my god.